What's going on, YouTube? It is Flashback here. We're playing Space Engineers. This is a brand new alpha game, and that is on Steam, early release, early access, whatever it's called. I believe it's $15. I'm on an older version right now, but all in all, it's actually a really fun game right now. It's pretty much all creative. You kind of see everything going on in the background, what they're working on, and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much how everything's going. So we're gonna go ahead and go in here and create a new world. You know what, I'll go and just skip the world creation because there's like 4 different choices you can do, so we'll see you on the world. Actually real quick before I even go any further, this isn't gonna be like a let's play right now. It might turn into one, but as of right now it's pretty much just a test drive, so I'll see you in there. Alright, so I did just notice something that's gonna be fairly annoying whilst I do record this, and that's that it does kind of just jump everything around. Once you go from a menu, it seems to stop recording from the first menu. So here's the game in first person. You see a blue ship up there, a huge asteroid field, a nice little starter platform here. There's a gravity generator over there, a refinery, nuclear reactor, whatever this is. Not really entirely sure. It is a medical room apparently. Deal with that later. Right now that is actually has no use because there's no actual damage to be dealt. Here we have an assembler, not really sure what this does. And T is activate, and honestly I'll go ahead and just show you guys all the controls right now. So these are your basic controls. It's WASD, basic controls. F for space for jump, I usually just use space. C is down or crouch, which is very useful. X is to turn jetpack on, which unlimited fuel right now. Can change the color and stuff. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to figure out how to pick a color, which is kind of annoying. Eventually, I may figure that out. And we have secondary mode, which is basically just deleting stuff in creative right now, as far as I'm aware. And then here's how you look around in the spaceship, how you turn reactors and everything off. All in all, they've gotten fairly far with it. And here's how the jetpack works. Just hit X, and you just kind of float around. I'm going to show it to you in third person here. Alright, and since there's no damage, I can go and just fall down. Now this right here is a very large ship. And I mean, you can make ships as large as you want, as long as you have the space for everything you need. These are the smaller ships, basically the fighters. Now, I'll go ahead and step foot into this ship here, and I'll hopefully be able to get out. Because I do want to take one of the smaller ships there up to that blue ship, which I believe is the only other ship around here at the moment. So we'll go ahead and step foot in here. And you see, as soon as we walk in, we have this giant reactor here. And as of right now, I haven't been able to figure out how to activate and deactivate doors to close them. That may have just been a mistake on my part. We come up here, there's even a third reactor, and here's the cockpit. Right now, we're not worried about the cockpit. We're worried about this giant, basically landing bay for smaller craft, or just walking. And this is the nice thing about this game, you actually have to have thrusters all the way around to have full control over it. Gyroscopes, everything. It's very straightforward how you build them, but you can actually design them however you want. So this is how the ship looks. Going to zoom out here. A very cool looking ship. They did a great job with it. Alright, so just to center back, you'll go ahead and just hit basically V again. Alright, so basic controls here. WASD. Now this ship is very slow at first, but it does get up to a decent speed. Going to come up back up to this, and we'll get out of the cockpit and head back down. So one thing they need to fix is whenever you get into a cockpit in first person, and you get back out of it, you're actually in third person again. So that's ah, shit. I did not park close enough. We'll just go up here. We're there yet? Pretty close. Yeah, I'll just fly up. Now, what I don't get, and I actually just noticed this, well, actually, it makes perfect sense, because the gravity is down, apparently, right where I am. Which is probably going to get fixed eventually. It's simply because of how that, gravity generator is working. I just fell straight down, and I didn't stop because I had the momentum. Even though I was in space, where technically nothing should really fall, because there is no fall, I still had momentum. If I would have turned around, I would have just fallen up. So we'll go and turn jetpack off for now. We'll walk on over here, and now there is something I would like to kind of look into. Real quick. No adjustments whatsoever. However, I can still color these blocks if they were already a different color. We're going to turn on the jetpack. As you can see, both of these are actually the exact same. And after this, I'll actually probably go into my other world, the world I worked on a little bit last night, just to kind of get a hang of the game, and show you my little cheap creation that actually, once they implement the guns, will probably be a pretty epic warship. It's kind of a fighter. Here we go. We're gonna get in this one, and this should give you an idea of how much better they handle. All right, go ahead and show this. And we'll head up there. No big deal or anything. Just flying away. This ship is a lot faster, however, you will probably notice that the power usage is already pretty much topped out by quite a bit. There's no real way to stop that. We will go ahead and slow down a little bit as we come up closer to the ship. Now this ship is really quite cool exactly how it works. It's kind of got a carrier section up here in the front where, if you're good, kind of pilot your way in. Which I'm going to attempt to do right now. Go right there. Oh god, that is making me very nervous. Alright, I'll back her up. And go ahead and bring her down. Going to turn the reactors off because they're not needed anymore. Turn my jetpack off, and there we go. We have a ship inside of the ship, and now, if I believe correctly, if I'm correct about my... Yeah, see, I can't close that door, which is unfortunate. Now, this is cool. You actually have these windows you can look out. You have a couple gyroscopes, cargo containers, medical room there. If you come over here, you have the cockpit there. Over here, you have a gravity gen, another cargo container, a nice little window. And what's nice about this ship is the nuclear reactors are actually hidden a little bit. The bad part is they're kind of a pain to actually move to. They top out in power very quickly. I'll show you what I mean. See, already at 136%. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try to head down there. Now this is one thing I've actually started doing a lot of, is basically creating my own ships. Simply because of how poorly some of these ships actually do handle. Now what's nice about this game is they did a very good job at actually how the ships control, how you can just move them basically side to side and all that. As you can see, I'm just barely starting to get any power. Now this ship does get to a fairly quick speed going forward, but right now I have so little power available because of how crap... Oh shit, no. My ship just flew out. Alright, well, let's go take a look at the damage. Because ships do damage to each other. Let's hurry up and get over there while we still can. See if we can look out and see. Yep, right there goes the flying part. Alright, is there any damage done to our ship? Yep. Damn it. Not a lot of damage. Actually, I don't think there was any damage truly done. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and turn on jetpack. Yeah, there was a little bit of damage. Again, not a whole lot. Not enough to really affect anything, but I am missing a couple pieces. Nothing to really worry about. And over here, there's nothing. No damage whatsoever. Ah, damn it. I guess I can't properly dock those right there. So I'll have to work on finding a way to create some sort of docking bay. Because I thought that was a docking bay, but obviously I was wrong. Okay, here's a ladder. I've never seen this before. I actually have to hit T to go up the ladder. Alright, go back down a little bit. Okay. Well, this is completely useless right here. Let's continue to go up then. And T to get down. So this is the upstairs, which is actually really cool, all things considered. It's kind of a roof access. Then you have access there. You can't really get across. What you can do is come up here and jump in the thrusters if you really wanted to. They don't hurt you as of right now. It's a nice little maintenance hatch, I guess. Gets you up here to the antenna. Thruster maintenance and all that. Guess that's really probably mostly for show. Well, let's go back inside here. And what's over here? Reactors. Here are the reactors. Okay. So there are a few reactors, but not a whole lot of them. Alright, and we're down. Let's go get back in the cockpit then. And head down there. Okay, come on. No, that wasn't the right button. Whoops. Alright. So there we go, going down. That's a lot better. I'm actually going to try to park next to the platform a little bit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Come on in. Try to use the thrusters a little bit to get in here a little better. I do at least still have one fighter available. Alright, let's come over right above the fighter and let's see if we can drop in right next to it. No! Well, that was apparently, I was a lot closer to it than I thought. Oh well. I'll just go ahead and, because I'm pretty sure I just hit something else that I probably should not have hit. So let's run down there. Yeah, I'm on the platform completely. I actually might have hit this other ship. Nope, came damn close though. So, that's the result. Did some damage to the platform. Ship is actually in fairly decent condition. The other ship is gone, completely useless at this point. But there's one thing I really want to do right now. One thing I did notice is that this platform actually did change a little bit. Platform actually did. No, I guess I just wasn't straightened out. Oh, just fly back up there again. I gotta learn how to park these better. And you'll notice these do kind of have like a docking section of their own. They don't really work all that well. And that's just in my experience. I'm sure there's ways to make them work. I just haven't been able to figure it out yet. Alright, so we're in there now. So let's come get in the cockpit of this, and I want to do something I've been itching to do with this entire recording. Let's just get this baby out of here for now. Since this is the largest ship in the area, as far as I know, there's no real other areas to be at. Ah, shit, I don't want to hit that asteroid. Let's go ahead and just swing her around a little bit here. Bring her around a little bit more. Continue to back her up. Until right there. Continue backing her up. And I'm sure a lot of you probably see exactly what I plan on doing here. Make sure I'm lined up. Alright, how's that? Am I lined up now? Maybe just a smidgen up. Alright, and here we go. I am on course as far as I can tell. Alright, and here we go. This should be interesting. And I completely missed. No, I hit it. Boom, absolutely demolished it, to be specific. Let's just keep on driving then. Just keep on eating this thing alive. Even fly up a little bit. Nom 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 nom, must eat the ship. Alright, let's go and pull out now and see what kind of damage we've done. So our ship has a fairly sizable chunk out of it, but they are missing almost their entire inner side. Let's see if we can get rid of that. See if we can break the ship in half. Oh, there it goes. Ship is broken in half. Oh, I love that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go onto my other world and show you my little grasshopper ship, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. One thing to keep in mind with this game is it's in very early alpha, still fairly resource demanding. I mean, obviously you can make it play on less complicated worlds as long as you have your graphics down, but I'm playing on 1080p right now, and I'm honestly running about 20 to 25 frames a second now, and I have a pretty decent system. It's not the greatest, but it's pretty decent. Alright, so keep in mind also, I didn't get a chance to paint this because, you know, I haven't been able to figure out how to change the color stuff. Like, I know how. I just can't pick the color right now. So, here she is. My little grasshopper. So let's go ahead and get inside of her. Alright, turn all the reactors on. That's funny, apparently my reactors don't want to work. There we go. Very fast ship. This, I think I've maxed out at like 107 meters per second before. So we're just gonna fly around the space station for a while now. Try not to hit anything. I'm gonna come look at this over here that kind of looks like a debris field. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a debris field. Of asteroid, of course, but still. Debris field nonetheless. As you can see, this ship is very easy to control. Gets around very quickly, and look how far away we are already. So let's head back as quickly as we can. As you can see, I had some fun with the factory ships on this one as well. 104 meters per second is what I'm maxing out at. Oh shit. Whee! That was close. Too close for comfort. Alright. So yeah, I took out some of the space station with that red ship and the blue ship and what's basically like a work in progress ship at the space station is also gone. I don't know if there's even any parts of it left. Yeah, none that I can see. They've all floated out to space somewhere. Oh, hi. Long time no see, Space Base. Gonna just rotate ourselves here. I'm actually fairly laggy on this world. Let's get far away and see if that helps. Oh, debris. Yeah, as I get away from that space station, my performance actually doubles. Where was that even at? I guess we'll never know. Oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show this to you from the third person point of view. So this is how she flies. And just because I can, zoom out a little bit and do a barrel roll. Oh god, that's freaky. Now what's nice about this is as long as you got gyroscopes intact, your ship will actually right itself automatically. One thing to keep in mind about this game, and this is why it's so awesome in my opinion and why it has so much potential, your ship will actually work better, will actually stop working properly as you get damage. So say like this ship right here, it looks like it's missing, reactors are fine, but it looks like it's missing its gyroscope, so it probably wouldn't fly properly. It's missing a lot of its side thrusters and such, so I know it wouldn't fly properly actually. If I remember right, I had actually customized this one. Oh, no, this one's factory. I customized a blue one that is now destroyed somewhere. Oh well. So yeah, this is my creation. Gonna go to land it now. Why? Because I can. I didn't say wall. I don't like walls. A rotator. Bring her in. Bring her down and nope. Bring her down and take her in. And turn her around here. And bring her down. Bring her to the left a little bit. And right there, bring her all the way down. And beautiful, turn the reactors off to save fuel or whatever it is that you save. Oh. You know what? I should really just be looking at the thrusters to see if the reactors are off, and they are. Beautiful. And that's my baby. Alright. So that's going to be it for this kind of test drive of Space Engineers. It's a really amazing game. I'm just going to jump off of this. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So, if you guys show any interest in this, I'm more than willing to do a series on it. I just don't really know what I would do right now. I need to go check out the survival mode sometime, and from there maybe even do some ship builds and see what you guys think. And I'm probably going to be updating this here shortly, and just to get the extra features that have been added in like one extra build. But they are working on this very, very often. I mean, this isn't even the first build. I mean, isn't even the latest build, and this was made this month. So they're working on this game very hard, trying to get it up to what they want. But yeah, it's 15 bucks on Steam. It's well worth it, as far as I'm concerned. So, see you next time if we decide to do this one. But until then, take it easy. I'm sorry. Hold on. Take it easy.